Okay. I hope it's working. It should be working. Okay. Yay! Okay, I hope this is working. And I hope you can see the new background. Oh, I hope. I just gotta hope it's working. It looks like it's working. Okay. Whee! Okay. Um, I don't know why I'm making that sound, but whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a little bit and let some friends come in so they can see the new thing. I like shaking my head because it makes the bunny ears go wee. How to be a real man. I have so many songs stuck in my head right now, so apologies if I just start randomly singing songs, and also apologies if you can hear anything from upstairs. But today we are watching some more SCP stuff, and of course I have Trapped in IKEA, and I was thinking about also maybe possibly watching another IKEA one that I saw pop up on my feed where it involves Shy Guy. I think it involves Shy Guy and IKEA, which sounded funny. So, let me see if I can find it. Because I want to be able to find it before I do things. Let me see if I can find it. Can I find it? Probably not. Why? Because everything hates me. I'm weird, but it's fine. There is a lot of actually things versus IKEA. Actually, this is quite funny. Oh, there's more plague doctors. That's interesting. Oh, 49. Yeah, that's more. There's a lot of plague doctor stuff, actually. A lot more than I thought there was. But that's fine. I can actually. Maybe I'll go for a different one while I wait. While I wait, a new phone. What's another? What's a good one? Let's do the stairwell one while I'm waiting. And I can put this back up. Oh, 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 she lagging. Oh, she lagging. She okay? Is she good? Oh no. Okay, 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 she's good. Full screen. Yeah, okay, it's full screened. Okay, so now we can do this one and do this one off. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys aren't missing much. All you're missing is the here, I will again, so just a little heads up again. This one is also oh, you can't see it over me. My long bunny legs are blocking the screen. But this is again made by SCP Explained and Story and Animation. This first one we're reacting to, because I want to wait to do the IKEA one, is SCP. Hello! Okay, you can lurk, bestie. It's fine. Oh no, my chat's a little messed up. Oh no. Oh no. I moved my chat today. Okay, hang on. Let me move the chat a bit more. I was like, as you can see, I have a bunch of new stuff. So when I move my chat, it makes it a little harder. I have a bunch of stuff, bestie. I even have a before stream thing now. But I bought something from Etsy today. So, to make my stream more personal. But as I was trying to say, I'm not doing IKEA yet. I'm currently doing the stairwell because it sounded interesting, because what can be more scary than a stairwell? Stairwells are terrifying. Hang on, I gotta do the ears. Okay, we're good. You go back to full screen now. Sorry, I'm also just admiring how good the new banners and stuff look. Anyways, I hope the audio is okay. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If you guys can't hear it, I'm sure you'll let me know.
The first thing that tips the Foundation off to SCP-087's presence were the reports of numerous unexplained disappearances on campus. There were plenty of rumors about what might be behind them, but field agents suspected that the true source of the vanishing would be something beyond civilian imagination. All anyone knew for sure was that everyone who had gone missing was last seen in a certain administrative building on the university grounds, and that the disappearances only seemed to happen when the elevator was out. The campus was soon flooded with—
Okay, hang on here. You're telling me people go missing every time the elevator is out, and people go to a staircase. Why haven't we been looking into this sooner? Why has it taken multiple missing people and lots of rumors in order to make it so we check this out? Why have we not been checking this out? I do not appreciate not checking it out. Bad government. Bad government. Bad. Government's now. I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say the government is now my pet, apparently, because that's how I was talking to it. But also, I feel like that's people's kinks. Is if I say the government is my pet. So we're not gonna go to that. We're not gonna go there. It's fine.
Foundation agents, creating a barrier around the administrative building and the presumed habitat of SCP-087. Nobody else could get in, and hopefully whatever was inside couldn't get out. One of the Foundation's lead scientists was flown in to consult on the investigation.
Oh, we have a scientist. Okay, we have a scientist. What is this man's name? I need to know, because if it's another Dan, then we have to go back on our hype train of fuck Dan. Fuck Dan in particular. Dan can go fuck himself. I'm sorry. I don't know why I hate Dan so much now. But Dan is Dan's Dan. Dan is just Dan. Okay.
What could have been behind those students disappearing? The doctor's preliminary interviews interviews with university staff who worked in the building yielded some interesting details. Strange noises, like banging and even a faint, shrill crying, would be heard from a door that led to a no longer used stairway in hallway 3B. Staff in the building had no reason to ever take these stairs, especially considering how many of them reported a strange sense of unease when just standing outside the dorm.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they were feeling weird things about the stairwell. It's never good to feel weird things. I can't speak, apparently. It's never good to feel things about stairways. Never a good idea. Oh, I should turn on my light so I can see everything better. Duh. Sorry, I had the light above me turned off, and I was like, why is my whole, like, everything so dark? I'm just that special. That's all. To be fair, I can't say I'm special considering I'm actually really smart because I just got another fucking A on a course. I just keep getting A's and B's, man. A's and B's. Hi! Okay, so that's where it went. Okay, sorry, hang on. I'm having issues with my chat. I've been having to move it around a lot. So, okay, there we go. That should do it now. Hi, animatronic. She's actually not as animatronic today. She's actually working. She's working a lot better, actually, and actually looking like a proper VTuber model should. We are reacting to SCP stuff. She has physics. Yeah, she has physics! Whenever I bop my head around, her ears move, and it's my favorite thing ever. So sometimes I'll just do this so I can watch her ears move. Not only do I have physics, I also now have backgrounds and before streaming stuff and a little chat star, as you can see. Those are all new too, which I'm very happy of. I did that all today. But I am very happy that she has physics when I'm reacting, because that's at least good. But yes, no, I am reacting to a video, to SCPs. And it's so far this one's about a stairwell, and apparently people go missing when the elevator's broken and they have to take stairs. So. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
The only reason someone might take those stairs is due to elevator malfunctions. In that instant, the doctor had put it all together. The staff they interviewed had their memory wiped with amnestics, special chemicals used by the Foundation with the power to delete human memories. The Foundation
Okay, I understand that, like, people listen to government people. But also, why would you just take a random pill? Why would you just take a random pill? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm really smart and I would not take some random pill. Someone's just like, hey, I'm going to interview you and then afterwards you're going to have to take this pill. Why do I have to take this pill? Just take the pill. Fuck no, I'm not taking that pill. I'm totally not taking that pill. Like, no fucking way. There's no way you're getting me to take any pill. Okay? Anyways.
only use them used by the Foundation with the power to delete human memories. The Foundation only used them for staff or civilians who had confirmed contact with an SCP, and the doctor knew that they had a live one on their hands. The staircase. There was something terribly wrong with that staircase.
They legally signed up to take test meds. Okay, maybe the employees of this foundation have, but I do not think that civilians signed to take meds. Like, let's not do that. let's not just like make civilians take medicine unless they agree to it, and I need to see agreeal to it. No agreeal, I'm gonna be on their case. I will be the teacher's lawyer, even though I have no idea how to lawyer properly. I would still be this lawyer, and I'd still probably win because I know how to talk. Oh, they are. Oh, they aren't civilians. Oh, they're D-class. Yes, no, okay, no, I know that. I'm talking about, because they did just say civilians. Hang on, I will back it up. Because it did just say civilians, and they said they were talking to teachers of this university where this new SCP is. So, like, hang on. We're backing it up.
Foundation with the power to delete human memories. The Foundation only
Oh, she loading.
used them for staff or civilians who had confirmed contact with an SCP, and the doctor knew that they had a live one on their hands.
Yeah, see, staff and civilians. So the D-class are just killed. They don't care about they don't care about them D-class at all. Like, not at all. They'd just be like, okay, you know all this information? Thank you for giving it to us. Boom. You're dead. or they'll just feed them to the Shy Guy. Feed to the Shy Guy. Anyways.
The staircase. There was something terribly wrong with that staircase, and it was the SCP Foundation's job to find out what before it made anybody else disappear.
Yeah.
This is the story of SCP-087, otherwise known as the Endless Staircase, and the 3 doomed journeys down into its murky depths. The Doctor was more than eager to begin research into the staircase, and its frightening...
Not another doctor, gang. Not another doctor, guys. Not a little doctor. Not another doctor. We don't have a name for this one, so I can't go slandering his name like I did with Dr. Dan and the last time I reacted to SCPs. But let's see if this man really truly does earn his doctor title. If he does, by the end of this video, we will applaud him. If not, then I don't know. We'll just think of all the insults we can. We'll think of insults to call him if he doesn't earn his doctor title. There's going to be a segment now whenever I react to SCPs. I've just decided that if there's a doctor in there, by the end of the video, we have to decide if he's earned the title doctor or not. That is now what I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If not, well, it's my channel. I want to do it. I don't know. Anyways, let us continue.
Anomalous properties. After all, you don't claw your way up to being one of the Foundation's key researchers without being brave, and perhaps just a little bit deranged. As was standard, once a perimeter was secured around the staircase, the good doctor requested a selection of D-Class personnel for testing. For those not in the know, D-Class is the Foundation's polite way of saying cannon fodder. The doctor was sent 3...
Oh, here they are. Here are the D-Class. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just realizing my chat bubble is hiding the D-Class, which is completely fine. I find that funny. And honestly, I like my little chat bubble, so it's staying. Anyways, I don't know. I was going to move it more into the corner, but I don't feel like moving it right now, so I'll move it later. But there we go. Now we have some D-Class. Now we have some people who can just, you know, leave it. Okay, cool. Leave it. Yeah. Right? Isn't it such a nice little chat box now that I have? It's so beautiful. It's best. Exactly. This is the best. Thank you, Nova. This is the best. Yes. Anyways, okay, let's see. Let's continue this video now that we have them D-Class are coming in. F them D-Class. Okay, I said this in my last time I reacted to this, but I hope these D-class are all confirmed to be bad people. I hope none of these were falsely accused or put in there by accident because of framing. So, please say that these have all been vetted so hard that they are truly awful people. You know what? I'm just gonna, my brain's going, they're just all pedophiles. That's what the D-class is to me now. Because those people can go away. Anyways.
D-class prisoners for use in his investigation of SCP-087. The first, D-8432, was, according to official documentation on the incident, a 43-year-old male of average build and appearance and unremarkable psychological background.
Okay. This man is just plain ass fucking ugly. This guy is this who you're talking about? This guy? Yep. I was just gonna say he's really ugly. But I also don't know if I'm only saying that because I am a lesbian or if I just think he's ugly, because I don't like men at all. But anyways, this man's ugly. I don't know why I'm bullying. I'm literally bullying this like fictional man. I need to not bully people. Why has no one stopped me from bullying? I'm sorry, that is a joke. I've never bullied anyone in real life. The only bullying I do is of the fictional kind, and I don't attack anyone for it. I literally just say, I hate this character, and that's all I do. Why is his face darker than the rest of him? I don't know. I truly do not know. That is funny. There we go.
This
Okay, hang on. We're gonna back that up for a sec, because it's wanting to be a little funky.
male of average build and appearance and unremarkable psychological background. This man once worked for the Foundation in a more official capacity, but he was given the often deadly demotion to D-Class due to a dangerous mistake handling SCP-682 that led to the deaths of several other agents. Now,
Okay, hang on. What is 680? Which one is 682? Because I have actually not seen that one, so I do not know which one that is. I would also like to say, he made a mistake. Yes, it was an awful mistake, but you are now condemning this man who probably has a family and isn't really a bad guy, aside from the fact that he fucked up. The lizard in acid. Okay, my curiosity has peaked, so as well as IKEA, I may be reacting to that tonight if I have time. I will see. It can't be destroyed. Oh no. Okay, I see. Okay. Well, I will say this does put this man in a really hard spot. But also, this man probably has a family. This man's probably like the nicest guy you've ever met, and this was probably his only ever mistake, and this man is now going to death for one mistake. I guess so. They don't even say how he exactly mishandled him. Like how he, like... Okay. Yeah, people just went to heaven. It's fine. Probably better life anyways. I don't know. I don't know who these people's lives are. I should not say that. That was very bad of me. But I feel so bad for this man now. Like, why would they do that?
It looked like it would be his turn. The doctor explained his mission to him: explore the staircase, gather data, help us find out exactly what we're dealing with here. If you come back alive, there may even be a promotion for you. And with that promise, D8.
Oh, okay. So he probably messed up while feeding it. That still, okay, I don't think he should be punished like that. Fired, for sure. Memory wiped. Oh, yeah. But basically murdered? Basically sent to death? Like, no way. No way, Jose. Can you tell I'm old by, like, my language? Anyways. Surprising he didn't lose a hand. Yeah, you know what, actually? I'm also surprised. Very surprised. Cause, yeah, yeah. Anyways.
432 was given his loadout, a 75-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours, an audio headset, and a handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream, and an audio headset that would allow him to communicate with Dr. Bright. D843.
There are worse fates than this. Okay. You know what? That's fair. Hi! Do you like my new stuff? I have a little chat box, and I have a little border around now. Also, to know that there are worse fates, do not like at all. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm very sure you can hear the laughing from upstairs. I am directly below my kitchen and dining room, so. Yes, I do. Yay! Isn't it so cute? I love it. And it matches me because I have like blue themes. Also, blue's my favorite color. And I just thought it matched with the bunny aesthetic as well. So. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Well, let's see what this happens to this man. No more animatronic. No more animatronic. Yeah. Except for when I use it to play a video game and it does it again. It's fine. I might just do my PNG tuber when I'm playing video games and use this for reactions. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Those are future angel problems.
32 was then pushed through the door in hallway 3B and out onto the staircase. According to declassified Foundation files describing the staircase, SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase. Stairs descend on a 38-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a semicircular
Yes. Yes, she does. So I do have a face, so in VTuber Studios, it does have a face tracking, so it does track my entire face. For me, it can be glitchy because I have my glasses. I don't yet have contacts, but I am thinking of getting contacts for when I'm streaming, for when I'm also at work, because children are going to want to pull my glasses off. So, yeah. But, so I sometimes have issues there, and it also doesn't help that I'm a little far away from my camera, and I have a mic in front of me, so that sometimes does it, but for the most part, it tracks it pretty good. I only have issues with one eye and my mouth, but the head track works just fine. As you can see, I'm tilting my head back and forth, and it's moving. And if I shake my head no, it shakes her head. And I can go like, wee. Mine can see mine, thankfully. But no, it's just like sometimes the one eye just like glitches a little bit. But yeah, no, so, but yeah, she works pretty good because yeah, right now I'm just bobbing my head side to side and her ears are going, her body's moving, and then shaking yes, no, up, down, tilt head, tilt head. I love it. I hope you fix it. Yeah, I hope so too. It literally just fixing it just takes like just takes me getting contacts in. But those are gonna take a while because I need money for that. But anyways, back to the video of this never-ending stairwell. And basically, yeah, no, of course, you're welcome. Sorry, that took me a second to read, guys. But yeah, mwah, mwah, mwah. Of course. Anyways.
Platform of approximately 3 meters in diameter. Descent direction rotates 180 degrees.
I love
at each
answering
platform.
questions, so.
The design of SCP-087 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights. But in D8432's mind, unlit really didn't seem like the right word. He would have chosen all-consuming darkness. Despite carrying a powerful 75-watt lamp, D8432 was only capable of partially lighting the platform he was standing on, and the illumination only stretched down 9 of the 13 steps to the next platform. When D843...
Oh man, that would be so, like, okay, not a lot of things creep me out, but that kind of a stairwell and not being able to see everything around me or how far down it is, I would literally just probably stay at the very top and just be like, okay, just kill me. Like, if I'm never getting out of here, just kill me. I'm not going down. I can't do it. I'm too scared. Like that. Oh, that's so freaky, actually. I don't like that.
2 observed how little help his lamp was giving him. He was instructed to shine it out of the doorway into hallway 3B. When he did so, the light seemed to shine far further than it ever could in SCP-087. Already, the beginning of the anomalous activity was obvious. Everywhere else, darkness is just the absence of light. In SCP-087, darkness eats light. It was like a tangible black mass that only a certain amount of light could survive, while the rest just wouldn't show. D8432 swallowed hard over a lump in his throat. The door to hallway 3B was closed behind him, and he was ordered to descend. Surviving to see that promotion was feeling unlikely, but it's not like he had a choice. If he tried to escape SCP-087 before he was permitted, he'd be shot by SCP Foundation field agents on the spot. So
that is so screwed up, man. I don't appreciate that. So far, this doctor is not earning his doctor title so far, because if he's the one in charge of saying that, then, yeah, no. No doctor privileges just yet, buddy. It's not looking good for your case.
He followed the high-ranking doctor's orders and began to descend the steps to the next platform.
Yes, another sacrifice. Except this sacrifice is different. Is different, Ray. Okay? It's so different. So, this guy used to work at the Foundation. He messed up and had a small accident with one of the other SCPs, and it ended up costing a lot of people their lives. So they died. So then he was immediately said, okay, you know what? You're D class now, and you're going to go on this thing where you're going to die. For sure. Probably you're most definitely going to die. So, yeah. I'm just like, dude, this man could have a family at home. He could have been like the most like nicest guy ever in the world. Like as kind as you can be for someone that works like this. And like, this was the one thing he did wrong. Yeah, but it shouldn't be a punishment is what I'm saying. It should not be a punishment. sacrifice. No. Should not be a sacrifice.
The makeup of the staircase itself seemed abnormal. The base and walls were a very plain, dull concrete with a metal handrail. The only thing that seemed unique about it so far was the strange light-bending properties. That was, until he reached the second platform down and he heard it, a soft, echoing cry. A child's cry. It was shrieks of panic, or maybe even pain, echoing up from below.
I'm gonna ignore that.
He was asked why he had stopped,
No,
and he
does
explained
not
the
need
crying
to
sound
die.
he'd been hearing. It sounded like it was coming from far down the stairs, maybe 200 meters below him. He could just make out the words, please, help, and down here, coming from the darkness. But the team outside the stairwell couldn't hear anything, so they asked him to descend further. Another platform down, and they could hear it too, the unmistakable cries of a terrified child. Please, help, and down here. D8432 was ordered to keep going, and only stop if he noticed changes to the visual environment.
I do not like that. I do not like that one bit. No. That's not good. No children. No children. I know, demon child. No children. No demon children. No.
Or in the sounds he was hearing. D8432, knowing his life was on the line, had to keep going and descended another 20 flights of stairs before stopping to remark that the sounds of the child hadn't gotten any closer. They still sounded just as far away as when he'd first heard them. He was told his observations were noted and pressured to continue. Within half an hour, D8432 had descended a full 50 floors with no sign of a bottom in sight. Somehow, the volume of the child's crying had remained consistent throughout, as if it was moving away from D8432 at the same rate he was descending. At this point, D8432 reported that
It's just a child that's constantly pranking people. Just like, come down here, down here, down here. He's just like running down these stairs, just like, down here, down here. That sounds like a prank, like, I don't know. It sounds like a prank I've like heard of before. Because I've heard of so many pranks that children do nowadays, and it's like, why? Anyways.
he was feeling uneasy. The doctor said that this was understandable, given the circumstances. He'd been watching what little there was to see over a live video feed the entire time, and something about the truly bottomless nature of
it truly is. It's called to him. The darkness, it calls for him, and it will take him away. I don't know why I did that.
The staircase and the ever-elusive crying was undeniably eerie, but things were about to really take a turn for the worst. As D8432 stepped forward towards the next set of stairs, he froze. There was something on the platform below him, barely illuminated by the light of his 75-watt bulb. It was a face, vaguely human in size and shape, but with a few terrifying differences. It had grayish skin and no mouth, nostrils, or pupils. And yet, D8432 could feel that this thing was making eye contact with him. He couldn't move, trapped in the thing's piercing gaze. In an instant, the face jerked forwards, suddenly only about a foot away from D432.
Okay, that's creepy. I don't like that. Can we... no. Let's not do that. No.
Whose face, eyes staring into its own. D8432 screamed and ran, scaling all 50 flights in an astonishing 18 minutes before charging out into hallway 3B. There, he collapsed from the exhaustion and the fear of what he'd just seen. Upon reviewing the footage, the strange face was designated SCP-087-1. Fascinating. It was time for a second experiment. The doctor just had to know more. The second test subject was D9035, a 28-year-old male with a history of aggravated assaults against women. He was given the same loadout as his predecessor.
Okay, yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, fuck. I hope he dies. Fuck this guy. That just took like a whole other turn. That took a whole nother turn right there. Okay, yeah, I guess he did live, but is forever scarred mentally. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Except this time with an even more powerful 100-watt bulb. He was also given 100 small LED lights that had adhesive backs and a battery life of approximately 3 weeks, with which they intended to permanently illuminate SCP-087. However, despite the extra wattage of his bulb, he still couldn't illuminate beyond the 9th step. SCP-087 wouldn't allow it. Having no ideas of the horrors that lurked below him, he descended on the doctor's orders and began fixing the LEDs to the walls of each platform he passed. The LED always illuminated the landing, but the light couldn't pass the first step on either side. The flights of stairs themselves would remain in perpetual darkness. After the second flight, D9035 noticed the same crying D8.
Okay. That's interesting. So you can never be able to see fully everything. You can only see one thing with the light. That is interesting, and I actually kind of like that. That's an interesting detail. I like that. I like this one.
432 had heard and became uneasy. Just like before, as D9035 descended, the volume of the crying didn't seem to increase, as if for every step he descended, the source of the crying descended 1, 2, keeping them at a constant 200 meters apart. Still,
Wow, 200 meters. Wow. Very specific. I like that too. I like that detail. Yeah, that's interesting.
he was ordered to continue his descent and the placing of LEDs even as his paranoia grew. When he reached the 51st floor, he observed damage to the wall and steps. Sections appeared to have been smashed to rubble by an extreme force. As he descended past the broken step, he only felt his fear, anxiety, and paranoia grow. The doctor made note of the fact that SCP-087 seemed to cause instances of anxiety and terror in its occupants, even
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's funny. Yep, apparently.
before they encountered SCP-087-1. As D9035 reached Platform 89, a full 350 meters under the initial platform, he stopped dead in his tracks and saw something staring up at him from the platform below. That same terrible gray face with those dead, white eyes. He was encouraged to stay calm and try to get better footage of the face, but it charged for him, and D9035 ran for his life. He ascended the staircase at a staggering pace, even passing out from exhaustion and remaining motionless for 14 minutes halfway. When D9035 finally gathered the strength to get up, he scrambled back to hallway 3B and fell into a state of catatonia. He remains unresponsive to all external stimuli to this day, just staring off into the distance with a haunted expression, almost like he's still there in the hallway. The doctor wanted to conduct one more test before he ordered SCP-087 shut off from the world forever, and it was the most terrifying of all. The final subject was D9884, a
Dude. That's so creepy. That is so creepy. I don't like that. That's creepy. Yep. Very much so.
23-year-old woman with a history of depression and use of excessive force. The doctor had hoped that D9884 would travel the deepest yet, and so he gave her the additional supplies of a backpack containing 3.75.
They're gonna send a depressed woman. Okay. Okay. I don't know why they had to specify depressed woman.
5 liters of water, 15 nutrient bars, and 1 thermal blanket. As far as the Foundation was concerned, she was in this for the long haul, but none of them had any idea quite how right they were. When D9884 entered SCP-087, all the lights from the previous expedition had disappeared. Still, she was ordered to go deeper. She heard the crying of the mysterious child, if it was even a child at all, and again she was ordered to go deeper. At the 496th landing, even as D9884 seemed to slip into a state of mortal terror, once again she was ordered to go even deeper.
She's in so much terror. She's just like, let me go. And they're like, go deeper. Like, the fuck? That's so fucked up. Yeah, no, I don't think this guy's getting doctor privileges. So I think we're going to, he does not deserve to be called doctor at all. Like, I'm already saying it. Nope. He's losing his doctor privileges.
Every moment, he was hoping to get a better look at the face of SCP-087-1, and when D9884 finally broke and fled back upstairs, he did. The face appeared, but this time, it was mere inches behind her, staring directly into the camera with its blank eyes, startling even this veteran of the supernatural. The face appearing caused D9884 to panic.
Oh, that's funny. My humor's broken, so it's fine.
Even this veteran of the supernatural. The face appearing caused D9884 to panic and flee, but instead of going back up the stairs to safety, she went deeper down the staircase in an attempt to escape it, deeper and deeper and deeper, until her video feed cut out. D9884 was never seen again. In the aftermath of the tests, the SCP was classified as Euclid. It may have been dangerous, but at least it was easy to contain. The door to hallway 3B was replaced with one made out of reinforced steel with an electro-release locked mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the rest of the building. The lock won't release unless a classified number of electrical volts are applied, while the key is turned counterclockwise. And after a few inches of foam insulation were applied to the inner side of the door, staff at the building never again reported hearing strange noises. As for the fates of those lost...
Of course the woman died. The woman dies. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Maybe it was because she was... Maybe it was like... I don't know. They had like 3 different types of people, to be fair. They had like builds-wise, gender-wise, job, or like what they did and everything like that, and their ages and like, you know, stuff like that. So maybe it was more of that, and that was the only depressed person they could find. Hi!
In the endless turning flights and platforms of SCP-087, we may never know, but one can only assume it isn't pleasant.
Okay. Okay, that was interesting. That was an interesting one. Oh, hang on. I clicked something by accident. Pause that. There we go. That's not the one I'm watching. I clicked it by accident. Okay. I just need to know if my my lovely bestie mod, if you are, or if you're still lurking, or if you're actually here yet, because if you are, then I want to watch the IKEA one, but if not, I'll watch another one. I need to know, so if you're there, let me know. I think you're still at least lurking, because I saw you were still in chat, but I don't know. But let me know. I will talk about how if if Mr. No Name deserved his doctor title. And the answer is no. No, he does not deserve his doctor title. He is now stripped of his doctor title and privileges. He no longer a doctor. I am revoking his doctor privileges. Oh, hi, Day! You're... Hello! I got new stuff, Day! What do you think? I got a border and I got a little chat bubble. A chat star. Hey! Oh, it's been good. Sorry. I had to look at something. That was urgent. Anyways, the game's been good. I've been enjoying it. I've just been working on the careers and stuff. What movie were you watching? Now I'm curious. Also, I will quickly, while I boot up what I need to, I will do that. Because I need to go down and change everything. So while I'm doing that, you guys get this screen. Ah, I see. That's fair. That and the sequel's coming out soon. Oh, the sequel's coming out? Nice. I don't know much about it. I just know it's at Subways now. So I was like, I think so. I don't know. Adam Sandler enough said. Oh! Friday on Netflix, I think. Oh, hi, Twist! Hi! It's a movie about golf, and the first one was like from like late 90s. Oh, okay. You know what? That sounds like a thing. Hi, I've been lurking. Oh, hi! I did not know that. That's funny. Yeah, I'm just trying to get video up for my second reaction. Okay, I think I'll get this one booted up and hope and pray. Oh, don't do that, thank you. Good stream vibes. Right? That's the point. Don't worry, I do it with Ray too. Yay, I'm very happy. Yay. Oh yeah, I'm working on getting my good stream vibes and stuff. I still need to figure out a couple things. So like I want to do like music eventually, but I gotta figure that out. But that's a project for another day. But you know, because today's project was getting this background up and the chat up and the other border up. So that was mostly what I was going for. And I finally did it, so yay! So that was another learning lesson today. Except I learned all by myself. So that was nice. Okay, let me see. You know what? I'm gonna do another short video before I do Trapped in IKEA. So I'm gonna pull that up now.
A man is sitting in a chair inside a containment cell at the SCP Foundation. The man is dressed normally, and he isn't trying to escape or attack the researchers who are...
That's fair, Twiz. That's also really... I love that. I love it when people enjoy doing that. I have a couple friends that are my mods, but I think only one is in right now. So, because my other one is not in. So, and I only have 3. But, and yes, I do use OBS. So yeah, I was fiddling around with it earlier, and I was fiddling around with it on stream as well because I had to move the actual chat into the chat little bubble or star. So I was doing that on stream. What's with the eyes? Why the eyes? I don't understand. I'm a little like special, you know. Sorry. I'm having a great time right now. Full screen that. Hi, Spade! Here, anytime someone comes in, I'll do the ear wiggle. Hi! Okay, let me do that. It's his way of lurking. That's fair. I'm going back to lurking from the shadows. Okay, Twiz. Okay. Anyway, so this is like an 8-minute one while I wait for a response. Oh, yay! I like that dress a lot. That was a cute dress. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's such a cute little heart emoji. Sorry, I love little dogs. They're so cute. So adorable. Anyways, this is called Mr. Life and Mr. Death. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Whoops. Technical difficulties, sorry.
Observing him. The only thing that makes this man different from you or I is that he ages right in front of us, going from a teenager to an old man in a matter of minutes. At first glance, SCP-1007 looks very normal, just a corpse lying in a standard coffin. Well, the corpse of an old man in a coffin being kept locked up in a containment chamber is normal when compared to some of the other strange anomalies that are found in the SCP Foundation's archives. Inside the coffin with SCP-1007 is a small metal key, and this is quite literally the key to seeing what makes this anomaly so special. On SCP-1007...
That... Why? I don't know. Some of these stories I'm just like, why? Why are we messing with things? Why can't we just be like, let's just put these weird things away and not mess with them and not figure them out and just hope and pray?
His back between his shoulder blades is a small keyhole. X-ray scans of 1007 have shown that the keyhole is just an empty socket. It's unconnected to anything. There's no internal clockwork mechanisms or other machinery that should be able to be activated by a key. When the metal key that is kept in SCP-1007's coffin, classified as SCP-1007-1, is inserted into the keyhole on 1007's back and turned, something truly incredible happens. As the key is turned, SCP-1007 undergoes a change unlike anything the SCP Foundation has seen before. With each turn of the key, the subject's physical age is reversed by 1 full year. Foundation researchers are able to watch 1007 age in reverse in real time. Even any decay that had set in on the corpse.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's freaky. That's real freaky. Like, oh, that's so freaky. Don't like that at all. Nope. That's freaky.
Is completely reversed and disappears as the key is wound and 1007 gets younger and younger. As the key is turned, 1007 will continue to de-age, physically compacting and shrinking down until it appears to have the form of a newborn human child. It's unknown where the physical mass of 1007's body goes to, since this should defy the laws of physics. But those laws we assume to be a bedrock of our universe's reality are often more of a suggestion when it comes to anomalies the SCP Foundation deals with. Once SCP-1007 reaches the newborn baby stage, it will suddenly reactivate, coming to life immediately, regardless of how long it has been dead and lying in its coffin. Once 1007 is brought back to life, he will go through the entire human life cycle within a 75-minute period, experiencing what looks to be approximately 1 year of normal human growth and development for every minute that passes. That means that in the course of about 16 minutes, researchers...
So he's like, he's just like a doll. Almost, like a weird, like, doll. Yeah?
We'll see SCP-1007 change from a crying infant to a fully grown teenager. As you can imagine, the subject has reported feeling excruciating pain during these first few minutes, as his bones rapidly lengthen and expand, and his muscles develop and change shape dramatically. SCP-1007 is able to watch with his young eyes as his bones move and set themselves into place, lengthening and widening in seconds during growth spurts that normally take months or years. After about 5 minutes, provided his legs have grown to the same length at the same time, he's usually able to prop himself up and stand. At around 10 minutes, the pain really starts. The bones crack and ache as they grow at their fastest for the whole cycle. Hair will...
Oh, that sounds so awful. Like, gives me like the, like, weird achy feeling. I don't like that at all. Ugh.
Also grow on his face and body, and he can't help but feel some amount of shame and embarrassment at what's happening to him in front of the Foundation researchers, who are taking copious notes. By 20 minutes, he can hardly think due to the pain. At this point, he usually lies down and curls into a ball, whispering to himself that it will all be over soon, that the pain won't last forever. After another 10 minutes, he's right.
That's so sad. Like, that's so sad.
Pain has almost stopped completely by the 30-minute mark. But now, as wrinkles and stretch marks start to set in, a different kind of pain reveals itself, as SCP-1007 realizes that he must watch himself die. 40 minutes in, and he starts to reflect on his past, the life he was forced to lead as a kind of sideshow freak. More on that later, though. The physical decay happens faster now, warts and moles and other marks of age appearing on his...
That's awful.
Skin. After 50 minutes, he is aware that over half of his life has passed, and he is reaching the end. His hair starts to fall out, as do his teeth. which he's never actually been able to use as he's never tasted food. As the 60-minute mark comes and goes, he begins to feel grateful for the coming end, with the escape from pain and the rest it would bring. His body has become very wrinkled by this point and is covered with age spots. His eyes begin to cloud, severely limiting his ability to see, and his hearing gets weaker and weaker until he can't comprehend anything the researchers say. At 75 minutes, it's all over. SCP-1007's body expires and he dies once again. He will remain as a
That's so weird and awful. Like,
corpse until the metal key is inserted into his back and the whole process starts once again. Just as there appears to be no explanation for where the mass of SCP-1007's body goes as the key is wound during the reversal process, so too is there no explanation for where the energy needed for his rapid growth comes from. This process should violate the first law of thermodynamics, and Foundation researchers are very curious about the underlying process. The one constant that remains on SCP-1007's body is a small tattoo on his right calf, where the words Mr. Life and Mr. Death from Little Misters by Dr. Wondertainment appear. This matches up with entry number 11 on document SCP-909, which lists a total of 20 Little Misters. SCP-1007 was recovered by Task Force Tau-6 during a raid on a mansion in California, along with several other anomalous creatures and objects. The owner of the mansion claimed that he acquired SCP.
that's a little shady. I don't know why, that just sounds real shady. It's like real shady stuff there.
P-1007 at an auction hosted by Marshall, Carter, and Dark Limited. Marshall, Carter, and Dark Limited is a club based in London, England, that is famed for collecting and selling what it would describe as rare and obscure objects. Unfortunately, this often includes various anomalies that should be under the care of the SCP Foundation. And the club's mission to provide its members with exclusive, expensive, and rare experiences means that they're often in conflict with the Foundation, and they have even been responsible for several containment breaches. Marshall, Carter, and Dark Limited continues to be a very
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? That's what I'm assuming, honestly, because I'm like,
secretive organization, and the name of the director and a list of its members have so far been very difficult to obtain. At the auction they hosted, where SCP-1007 was offered for sale, there were apparently, along with Mr. Life and Death, at least 4 other Misters for sale, though the identity of the other buyers and which Little Misters they may have purchased is still under investigation. The fact that SCP-1007
I know, right? That's what they sound like. That's what they sound like to me too, massive little toys. Yes, hello. Yeah. I'm just reacting to some SCPs. So, for the first time. Oh, yay! Welcome back. I'm just finishing up this little short one, and then I'm going to watch the IKEA one, because I was waiting for you to come back. But yes.
007 has the name Mr. Life and Mr. Death. Seems to imply that he may have originally been part of a set, though this counterpart Little Mister has yet to be recovered or even identified. In interviews with SCP-1007, he has given his own personal theory that he embodies both names, and the designation is a reference to the way he alternates between life and death.
Oh, that's so creepy. He just sounds like a creepy toy. But like he's like a real person. I'm so excited. Yes, of course. I'm so excited too. Also, I don't know if I asked you, but what do you think of the border and the little chat? Because that's new.
However, the possibility still remains though that he may have a twin of sorts. and the Foundation continues to investigate its possible identity and location. SCP-1007's brief 75-minute life followed by a death that lasts until he is rewound by a special key means that he is easily contained.
Okay. It's just a crank up toy in the human body. Time for years. Cute. Right, isn't it? I love it. I know. Yeah. I remember watching me love this book. I watched it when I was younger. Oh man. Sounds like a fun time there. Anyways, we'll finish this. Go to IKEA.
And has been classified as safe. He is only to be activated during routine testing, and after experiencing death, he is to be placed back into his coffin along with the key. In keeping with current regulations for all anomalies that have been designated as misters, SCP-1007 is to be contained in Hall 8 of Site 13 for additional observation and study.
That's fair.
Now go watch SCP-3008, Trapped in IKEA, or SCP-5000,
Okay. We're just gonna quickly do this. So I can... Yes, it is IKEA time. It did. I have done Shy Guy, Plague Doctor. Before this I did the stairwell. And now, sorry, I just clicked something and my computer went a little funky. So yeah, those are the ones I've covered so far. Those are the ones I've watched and reacted to. And I'm about to go to IKEA. So. Yep. Ooh, pause it, please. Pause. Thank you. No, I have not. Anyways, let me just get my thing into full screen. And there we go. So now we are doing Trapped in IKEA. So get comfy. And let's see what is Trapped in IKEA. It's time. Yes, it's time. Oh, sorry. I think, there we go.
On March 15th, 2011, Martin Sims was wandering down the streets of Carson, California. His clothes were ragged, he was filthy, and gibbering like a madman with a full beard and long, unkempt hair. His body was covered in scars, but he showed no signs of malnutrition. What made Martin's sudden appearance so remarkable? He'd been missing for 3 years. When he was interviewed...
Oh. He'd been missing for 3 years? What? What made his appearance so morose? 3 years. Okay.
By police, they asked him where he'd been all this time. They couldn't believe his answer. He'd been trapped in an IKEA since 2008, but this was no ordinary IKEA. This...
funny. A lot of meatballs. Oh yeah. I've been trapped in IKEA since 2008. Oh, I bet it is. It's just like, yeah, like, oh, I have no doubts. Like, I was laughing at Shy Guys and then I got really freaked out by it. But I'm just like, that sounds so funny.
Was a dangerous anomaly that would come to be known as SCP-3008. Martin's strange answers in his interview were laughed off by his interviewing officers, who assumed he was either crazy or under the influence of something, but they caught the attention.
Oh no! Throw it in, throw it in. Anyways, I also have never been into an IKEA, so I'm going to assume that, yeah, you get lost in there for like 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, as many years as it takes. Yay! Car! Yay, yay, yay! I'm so happy, Dave. That's awesome. Yay! Oh, I'm so sorry. I just smacked my microphone. Anyways. Yay! Congrats.
Of an SCP Foundation field agent embedded in the precinct. The report was passed up the chain to a local site director who approved a detachment of Foundation field operatives to look into Martin's case. While he was reluctant to lead the Foundation agents back to the offending IKEA, the Foundation can be extremely persuasive. His screams of, "Please, I'm begging you, don't take me back, don't make me go back!"
That's why? That's so fucked up. Why? Why are they like this?
Were noted but ultimately disregarded. When the SCP Foundation had triangulated the position of SCP-3008, which was indeed an active IKEA, the entire retail zone was closed and barricaded under the pretense of a severe black mold infestation. Armed Foundation
Black
personnel also
mold.
arrived on the
Black mold. Actually learned a bit about black mold today. Which is kind of funny.
site shortly after, based on Martin's vague statements that there were creatures of some kind inside. Due to his deteriorating mental health, Martin was unable to provide a great deal of lucid information on the specific traits of SCP-3008. But one phrase he kept repeating was, "bigger on the inside." Once researchers were satisfied that Martin had delivered all the pertinent information he was able to, he was administered Foundation amnestics to erase his memory of the last 3 years and return to his family.
Oh, well, there you go. That's good. That's nice of him. Oh, and they like made up a story. That's cool. Sorry, I was reading that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat.
A cover story was formulated. Martin had been kidnapped and abused for 3 years by a mentally unbalanced stalker in downtown Carson. He'd been able to escape as said stalker took his own life out of guilt, a suicide that the Foundation expertly fabricated to make their cover story airtight. With the loose end of Martin Sims taken care of, the true observation of SCP-3008 could begin. A base set around the perimeter of the mysterious IQ.
You know, for once they use that for good. I mean, yeah, that's true, but also, like, I mean, like, he would also want to forget it because he seemed really, like, screwed up, and he probably was like, I don't want to be this way to my family. He was probably super happy about that because it sounded like he, like, really wanted to forget all that happened there. So...
kept a 24-hour watch on the building, covering all potential entrances and exits. No exploratory missions had yet been approved by the Foundation Ethics Committee, so they first wanted to perform a week of external observation to see if any of the store's anomalous properties extended beyond the confines of the building. After a week of nothing, it appeared they did not. A local site director approved of the use of 20 disposable Class D personnel to explore the interior of SCP-3008. The D-Class operatives would be split into 4 squads of 5 men, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta Squad. Each would be assigned a different quadrant of the store
course.
and would deliver
Of course,
information back to the
those are the
control team
names.
on site via a live audio and video link. 3 of the 4 teams upon entering the store reported nothing out of the ordinary. Neither the audio or video they were sending back indicated anything different from a standard IKEA store, from the flat pack wardrobes to the Swedish meatballs. Team Delta
To the Swedish meatballs. Oh, why did that sound like... Oh, very original. I just want to say, oh, Swedish meatballs. I want to say that in like a Tiffany Valentine kind of voice. So Jennifer Tilly voice. I don't know if anyone knows that reference, but you know what? I don't care. Tiffany Valentine is a great character. Jennifer Tilly is just a great actress and like person. Like from what I've seen. So anyways. Off topic. I'm very much enjoying yeah. Oh yeah. Sin, you said he was like went through a lot of meatballs. Yeah, Swedish meatballs, I guess. Swedish meatballs. That's what he went through. That's what he ate. Oh yeah. Oh my god, Bob Baker is here. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Yeah, you called it. You called it, bestie. For that you get the ears. You get the ears. You get the ears, bestie.
however, suddenly began experiencing a scrambled audio and video connection. Shortly after, communication with Team Delta dropped off entirely. They disappeared somewhere inside the store and haven't been seen since, with one notable exception. After the disappearance and the extraction of teams, Foundation researchers classified SCP-3008 as Euclid because its anomalous properties were at least confined to the interior of the store, and even then seemingly not the entire interior. The anomalous area within SCP
It's not the entire store, just part of the store. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, I love the yippee bugs like mod that you can do in Lethal Company. I love it. I love it. I need to play Lethal Company again and have the yippee mod. Oh yes, question. Yes, what is your question? Okay. I do know how they work because it was explained to me. But if you're going to ask me to explain it, then I cannot do that because I am awful at explaining things. So I choose not to explain things because I never make them make sense. But yes, I do know how they work. I'm just like, no, I'm just saying like as a little joke thing of like, oh, of course it's only one part of the store. Only one part of the store is evil. It's like Bed Bath and Beyond. It's the Beyond part that's the scary part. It's the only part that's haunted kind of thing, right? Like that kind of a joke. So, yeah. Whee. Anyways.
3008 became known as SCP-3008-1 and
Yes, I do know all about that. No, that's fair. I understand. Don't worry, I do. But I do know because I got a rundown from actually a couple friends, actually. I get lost in bookstores and I get lost in clothes stores. What else do I get lost in? Like I don't know, just like different like places. I died in Bath and Body Works. Too many smells. You know what? That's very fair, Spade. That's very fair. Very, very fair. Anyways.
Containment appeared to be 100% secure. There was no telling how many people had already gone missing in the store over the years, but the disappearances must be stopped. The Foundation maintained constant surveillance around the perimeter of SCP-3008, but it appeared they could prevent any further incidents by simply preventing other civilians from accessing the IKEA store. Martin's ravings about monsters were assumed to just be the product of delirium, until a surviving member of Delta Team suddenly reappeared. The date was November 3rd, 2011. It was a cold night. A few hours after.
Oh, it was a cold night. Oh, it was a cold night. Why does it fucking matter if it was a cold night? Sorry, I don't know why I'm being so critical of it. I love this story so far. I really do. I find it really interesting that they just get lost in one part. And, like, they're kept there by, like, monsters. I actually love that. I don't know. I'm weird. Thank God it wasn't a warm night. Right? Right? Thank God. Effects of sci-fi. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so thank God it wasn't a warm night.
After what would have been closing time if the store were still active, and 7 months after the extraction teams had disappeared somewhere in the confines of SCP-3008. There had been no anomalous activity outside the store since the perimeter was first secured, and the Foundation researchers hadn't expected that to change until the last surviving member of Delta Team came barging out of the store's entrance. Startled field operatives were amazed to see him again, but they were even more amazed to see what was following him out of the store, repeating the same phrase: "The store is now closed, please exit the building." Despite the fact that the entity chasing the Delta Team survivor was wearing the yellow shirt and blue pants of an IKEA store employee, the
Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, I don't like that. Not at all. One very, very loyal IKEA employee. Get out of the store. This demon takes his job seriously at IKEA, guys. He takes his job seriously. Sorry, I need to make jokes, otherwise I get too scared. Because I am a scaredy cat. But I love to be scared. Anyways, just I love to be scared, but also I am scared.
being definitely was not human. It was around 7 feet tall with no visible face. The entity had grossly extended
Demon,
limbs,
for sure.
with each arm being around 5 or 6 feet long and ending in a huge oversized hand.
No.
The whole process was so sudden that the field
Oh, no. That's not okay. That's not great.
agents present at the perimeter weren't able to save the Delta Team survivor, as the entity reached forward with his freakishly long arms, grabbed him, and twisted his head off like a child with a doll. The field operatives present drew their weapons and peppered the entity.
Dude! He ripped his head off! Oh my god, this demon IKEA employee is not messing around. This demon's like, I take my job here very seriously. You spent the night in my IKEA, so now you must pay the ultimate price. Oh my, no. Okay, hang on. What's it called? And the IKEA had just burped him out. I'm a less a fan of horror. Yep, all the Lost Giants. He's not getting Employee of the Month. But he ripped someone's head off for IKEA. Why wouldn't he get Employee of the Month? Okay, hang on. I might take his side here. Why shouldn't he get Employee of the Month? Looks like he's not. Oh, that's funny.
with bullets. It would later be classified as SCP-3008-2. The being appeared to collapse and die from the physical trauma, at which point it and the body of the former Delta Team survivor were taken for an autopsy by Foundation researchers. There were no biological abnormalities of the body of the Delta Team survivor, so it did not appear that the anomalous properties of SCP-3008-1 had any effect on the physiology of its occupants. He was not malnourished despite being missing for months, and the contents of his stomach looked to be half-digested food consistent with the menu of a typical IKEA store restaurant. SCP-3008-2.
Okay. Makes sense. They are just eating all the food there. All the Swedish meatballs. He died for the company, ultimate employee of the month. Exactly! Say exactly. He died. He deserves an honorary employee of the month. Honorary. Because he died for it. He died for this IKEA.
Two, on the other hand, raised a number of perplexing biological questions. The autopsy revealed that the creature's clothes were actually part of its body, like an additional layer of skin. The creature lacked blood.
Oh, that's creepy. You can see how good of an employee he was. Oh no, that is sad though. Yeah. But also, ew, why is the clothes his skin? That's so gross.
Or any kind of vascular system. Even stranger, the entity didn't appear to have bones or internal organs, not even a brain or nervous system. It was a being made entirely of skin all the way to its core. How it was able to move, or even live for that matter, remains a mystery. Though when you work for the SCP Foundation, you learn to accept that some things will always remain unexplained. One thing was certain though, Martin Sims was right about his monsters. After the incident with Delta Team, the Foundation deemed that sending manned explorations into the heart of SCP-3000.
He was made of IKEA. Literally, he was just like fully made of IKEA. IKEA is him, and he is the IKEA.
Was too much of a liability and planned a series of drone-based reconnaissance missions into the anomaly. The first of these drones experienced connection issues and failed when attempting to venture into the IKEA's anomalous zone. However, after a lengthy period of trial and error, the Foundation was able to establish a more secure connection with its drones, even when deep into the SCP-3008-1 anomalous zone. It was only then that some of the most extraordinary discoveries were made. SCP-3008-1 seemed to break the laws of spatial reality, as the area of the IKEA's interior was at least an order of magnitude larger than its exterior. Just as Martin Sims had said, it was bigger on the inside, but just how much bigger? The Foundation has yet to find evidence of any physical terminators within the store that might indicate SCP-3008.
It's like so big.
3008-1 has an end point, while an area of at least 10 kilometers squared has been uncovered in SCP-3008-1. It could, in theory, be infinite. Laser rangefinder tests, which are normally very reliable, have only given inconclusive results. Interestingly, the anomalous area doesn't have any clear visual differences from the rest of the IKEA store, except that it extends forever. An individual trapped within the confines of SCP-3000.
Endeavor. I always find like when stuff can go on forever and ever, that's so creepy because it I don't know, I find that creepy.
8-1 wouldn't even realize they've entered an anomalous zone until they tried to locate an exit and leave, at which point they'd find they were already hopelessly lost. The geography of SCP-3008-1 does at least appear to be consistent, so people trapped within are theoretically able to retrace their steps and escape if they haven't already ventured too deep. According to data collected during the drone reconnaissance missions, SCP-3008-2, of which there appear to be a vast population, would wander the stores aimlessly during the day. They are unresponsive to the drone's presence and did not appear to be aggressive. While the physical descriptions of these creatures could vary slightly, they all follow the same overall trend. Clothes consistent with an IKEA uniform, no face, either seemingly too tall or too short, and limbs that are grossly out of proportion with their bodies.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. That just like, I don't know, that creeps me out too.
As the Foundation began sending drones deeper into SCP-3008-1, they found another incredible discovery. There was an unknown population of humans trapped inside IKEA's anomalous zone, and these people had used the IKEA furniture around them to create entire settlements and towns within the store. There were several of these towns, all of which seemed to cohabitate peacefully. Even Foundation personnel.
There's towns in the IKEA? That's so sad. Why haven't they like tried to like lead them out with the drones? Like, oh no, that's so sad.
Personnel found this development in their research to be truly extraordinary. Since SCP-3008 was first identified, there have been only 14 civilian escapes. Some had been trapped inside for months, others had been in there for years, some far longer than Martin's 3-year stint. While every one of these escapes
Oh? What was the article? I'd like that'd be interesting to know.
has eventually been released back to their home. After a liberal application of amnestics and a proper cover story has been devised, the Foundation interviewed each of them extensively first. According to each of these escapees, the people trapped inside the IKEA have built an entirely new society across the various settlements, contrary to the Lord of the Flies' expectations.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess it just makes it more hopeful. I kind of like the more hopeful because I don't know, I'm just like someone who likes to think positive. So
Of a group of people isolated and afraid, there's immense cooperation between the
that
trapped
is
civilians.
interesting.
The food in the several
That-
IKEA
that is
restaurants in
creepy.
SCP-3008-1 mysteriously replenishes while nobody's there, so there's no threat of starving. And the automatic turning on and off of the lights forms as a rudimentary kind of day and night cycle. Nighttime, however, is when things get dangerous, as the SCP-3008-2 entities, which are known to the people inside as the staff, become extremely hostile after dark. Aggressive hordes of the staff swarm the settlements at night, repeating, "This door is now closed, please exit the building." The civilians inside are usually able to repel these attacks with minimal casualties, but the constant war of attrition slowly wears down those inside. The bodies of the
Oh.
creatures also need to be removed from the area after each attack, as the presence of corpses or even parts of corpses has been known to heighten the ferocity of the next night's attack. During the day, the staff return to a docile and unresponsive state, though they'll still defend themselves violently if anyone dares to attack. Over the course of the interviews with
Okay.
the 14 escapees, Foundation researchers were able to answer another
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you kind of also have a, yeah. Yeah.
of their key questions. How had so many people gone missing in the store for so long without being noticed? But the answer they received only raised many more unsettling queries. According to the escapees, there were people inside the settlements that, despite being otherwise of entirely sound mind and standard intelligence, seemed to lack very common knowledge that even a child should know. For example, some of them weren't aware of the International Space Station orbiting the Earth.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Or stranger still, the existence of the Statue of Liberty. This led the researchers to a frightening conclusion. SCP-3008-1 may not only be a nexus point of multiple IKEA stores in our dimension, it could be connected to IKEAs in every dimension where IKEAs exist. While it only abducts a handful of people from each store over an extended period of time, it suddenly becomes clear how this SCP was able to trap so many people without detection over such a long period of time, which in turn led to an even more terrifying revelation.
It can happen in all IKEAs?
The SCP Foundation may not have SCP-3008-1 as contained as they thought. It might even be tucked away in an IKEA store somewhere near you, just waiting for you to visit. After all, there's always room for one more.
Oh, that's creepy. that's so creepy. Oh. I do not like that. Guys, let me take this spot. Okay, you can take this. Okay, you can take the spot. Okay, well, I liked that video. I really did. I'm actually gonna go leave a like on that video because I should do that. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Oh, no. Don't do that. There we go. We're good. There we go. Ooh. Sorry about that. That was a alarm. And also, it is 7:30, and I still need to make myself dinner and go to bed early because I work tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So. Oh. I heard a noise, but I didn't see anything. Oh, I got a follow. Thank you so much for the follow. There we go. Okay, sorry. I have to fix that because when I added the stuff, I forgot to put the other stuff on top of it. So, my fault. But yeah, no, that was me reacting to SCPs and Trapped in IKEA. I really like the Trapped in IKEA. I think my favorite actually is, yeah, the Trapped in IKEA one's now my favorite. Well, second favorite. Shy Guys so far has been my favorite now. And IKEA just took that one because that, like, creeped me out that it's, like, an IKEA everywhere. That's what took it from the Plague Doctor. So, at least for me. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm saying all of them are good. I'm just saying my favorites out of, like, the ones I've watched are those ones. So. Also, my lovely Modson, what did you think of the Trapped in IKEA? What did you think of it? I'd like to know. Anyways. But, I'm not sure when my next stream will be because, I'm now going to be very, very busy. But it will probably be on the weekends. Because those will be my only free time. Or there'll be a late night stream. Not sure. Ha. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure, we could raid. What stream are we raiding? And okay, I will look into those SCPs to react to for my next reaction. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, random person. I will look at those ones for the next reaction. But anyways, yes, please give me streamer. I'd love to raid. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. I will. You too, Ray. Oh. 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 like in my chat.
I do think they can take. I do believe they can take the idea of what China is doing with time walking and add it into Classic. Because we talked about this before.
Can my thing not work? Hang on. Okay, and Juno. Just the name? Just that name? Like I don't have to do an ad or anything? Sorry, I'm learning. First time learning how to do this properly because I don't remember how I rated the last time. I think I used my phone. I just want confirmation that it's this one. Okay, nope, just the name. Okay. And that is the correct name, right? Okay. And then just enter. There we go.